how do we want to do this? So first off, let me slide this over. Slide this guy. So farthest edge is at negative 15. If we make this guy at negative 14x, you know what? That's fine. Set this at negative 11. It's a big show window. That's okay because I want people to be able to see it. Let's make this 0.5y. I'm guessing 2. And I will check out your YouTube page. We'll see you later. All right. Let's go to 20. Okay, great. 21.75. I'm going to guess 20. 20.75 is pretty good. 20.75. All right. So there's our door. And we're going to need a door over here that's busted. So let's put this at like negative 10.5, I think. And this would be at negative 9.5. Sure. I know it's not wider. It just looks wider. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and right-click Extrude Face. We're going to extrude this in just a little bit. Let's do 0.2. So the main thing to remember with this is one we don't need that. Is that this door will be collapsed in, so you won't be able to actually get in that way. It's just meant to be vaguely door-esque, so people know that it's a door. But they're going to need to see an item through this window. So if we extrude this in, we're going to pull a bit of a trickery here. Move this in by like a large amount. Maybe larger. I might have to go like negative 1, like really far in. Because they're going to need to think like, oh, I have to get in and see this, or and get to this item. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's too far. 0.75. All right. But then we're also going to need a flat plane for the window. But we'll get to that in a second. So let's go right-click. Right-click Extrude Face. Let's extrude this in to negative 0.25. All right, and then let's delete the floor because we don't need that tile there. Hit save, and then we're going to go ahead and create another plane. I think I need to learn how to vary my speaking patterns. I've noticed that I tend to repeat a lot. Or I have intonation problems, I think. So I'll move this up. And it's going to need to rotate on the X. 90. Nope. Negative 90. Alright. Also, let me go ahead and zero you out. And say file. Modify freeze transformations. Oh, which apparently... Oh no, that's fine. Hold down X so that it snaps when we move. Let's get it over here. Let's move it up. Oh yeah, I don't think I asked. None Superior, assuming that you're still on. I'm never sure when people have left or when they're still on. Have I seen your game? I've watched some of Willie's streams, or not William's streams. And I don't remember if I've seen you talking about it on there or not before. But I always like to hear I always like to hear people's games whenever they come on. If they're working, or if people are working on games, I like to hear about them. Let's see. Let's go to, I'm guessing 19.5. 19.75. Okay, too much. 19. I guess 19.6. I normally don't do that, but that's pretty close. Wandy. I think I remember it. Yeah, I think I remember him talking about it. It's been a long time though. Um, that wasn't. No, no, no. That wasn't the one with something to do with a remote control. Okay, well there we go. That works. Um, Negative 12.5. And then I'm guessing 1.5. Ah, no, too much. 1.25 then. Aha. A height of 1.5 and a width of 3. Aha! Nope, sort of like Pac-Man, but in one dimension. Okay, well then I was completely off. I do remember hearing the name though, so yeah, I'll have to check that out. Um, like I said, I like to try and get into the indie community as much as I can because I'm generally pretty terrible at it. Let's rename this to be Window. Actually, let's call it Shop Window. All right, let's go to Ruins, Buildings, Shop. All right, I'll drag this over so you guys can see what I'm doing. Glad to know the name is memorable. Well, I mean, that's the sign of a good name. Let's zero this out. Oh, wow, really? It's fine, I suppose. Let's translate its y to 0. I think we're good. Alright, so let's move the shop into that. Into it. Let's call this shop. Let's call it shop building. Move shop window underneath there. So we got everything. Nice. Oh, we're going to have a field day tomorrow with texturing. What are we doing here? So we got door. Yeah, that's pretty basic, but that's pretty much all I really need from this building. Um, it's not a very impressive building. It's a small shop. So okay, well that's that. And let's move on to this, the guard tower, or at least what I call the guard tower. I feel like I should make it taller, but I don't want it to be taller than the Colosseum. So we'll have to make do with this. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to export this and see if... I feel like these doors are too big. So I'm going to save all of this. Go to Edit, Delete History, Save. Alright, let's move this back over here. Let's do File, Export Selection, Magma River. Yes, that's fine. All of our windows open because we have 10 of them. Magma River, copy it over, replace the file. Alright. So let's see. Let's run around a bit, get a good feeling for it. I hate that my game does not hide your cursor. It does, but it doesn't do it whenever you play from the editor first for some reason. So yeah, these it's really big. The window is about appropriate. It could probably be a little lower, but these doors are just huge. They are very, very large. They do not need to be that large. This is like a normal person-sized door would probably end like half a meter lower. Um, it makes sense to have that large. Oh crap! Oh, that's fine. I haven't done the UV mapping for this yet. It makes sense to have, large doors for these big buildings, which you can't see because of the shadows, but it doesn't make sense for the smaller buildings to have them. So I'm going to have to lower that, I think. Okay. So let's hit play. Let's go back here. So, and here comes the fun part. I have to go. Oh man, it's gonna suck. Let's go to edge. Or object mode. Edge. Insert edge loop. Alright. 1.75, I think. Oh, here comes the fun part. Actually, you know what? We're just going to delete these guys. Or, it might be better to do this. Let's delete that. Delete you. Oh, no. Oh, yes, that's fine. Right? Yes. Sorry, I'm kind of... Bridge that, and then we're going to bridge that. Aha! Aha! Victory. Yes, I know it's a small victory, but it's a victory nonetheless. Let's get these guys taken care of. Delete them. Click. Edge. Bridge these two. Oh, wait, no. Let's bridge that, and then bridge that. Aha! Now we have lower lower ceilings for our doors. Let's go ahead and lower this a bit too, to 0.2, I'm guessing. Really? That's too low. Come in here. Select all of these. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Alright. Let's change this to 0.3, I think. It's pretty good. I'm a little worried because everything's 0.3. Let's make it 0.4. That's better. Let's go to object mode, select this. So we have to move it down by 0.1. And change its... Ah, crud. I erased its history, so I can't adjust those. So it's going up to 2. And that's going up down 2.4. There we go. Alright. Let's go to object mode. I'll lay the UVs out automatically real quick. Just so that I can get more accurate texture projection when I initially do things. I think I need to do that for this guy too. Yeah. I'm going to have to do it for all of these guys. Because I forgot to before I exported previously. Alright. So we got our shop. We got our main hall. What's next? We got a fountain. Guard tower, that for some reason I keep trying to avoid. I think it's because I know that I want to do something cool with it, but I don't know what to do. I could make it a dome, sort of like the Pantheon, and actually have a big Oculus at the top. But I don't know. That's a bit. Um, well, you know what? Let's just do it. If I keep avoiding it, I'm just going to find something else to model. Which I guess that's not a huge problem. But so we're going to need a door. Let's go in here. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. So, drink real quick. Sorry about that. And you have a completely black screen to look at. So I think we're going to do something similar to City Hall and have a triangular door or archway, which I just realized I completely squandered. Oops. Well, that's problematic. I'm going to have to do that. But I set it up for a triangular archway and I just didn't do it. But I think we might have a bit of a triangular extrusion. Smaller scale to make it look more official, but not quite as opulent as the main hall. So let's go to W. And what is our current? Here, let me go to object mode. Oh, come off it. There we go. 6.5. That's what I figured. So this is at 6.5. Let's put this at 7.25. No. Should go to 7. And this will go to 6. So it's going to be a slightly larger scale door. More in tune with what the shop originally was. So let's move this guy. Give him 2. I think. Actually, let's move this to 7. Let's do 7.25. That makes this 5.25. Oh no. 5.75 actually. There we go. So it's a little wider, a little taller, a little larger in general, because you know soldiers or guards would be going in and out of this. Let's go to edge mode. Right click, insert edge loop. Let's put that in there. All right. What do we got? 2.5. I think that's good. No, not X. In Y. 2.5. Nice. So we will leave the triangle parts separate for now. We're not going to do it yet. I'm just kind of blocking things out. See, and here's the other problem is that it's right next to this. Ooh. Now there is. I like that. Okay. So instead of worrying that it's close to this and you can just hop up on top, let's make that a nice. I don't know if I want to make it an Easter egg or no. We'll make it an actual puzzle. So to get into this, so there will be 2 sections to this building: a first floor down here and a second floor at the top here. But you can't get to the first or to the second floor from the first floor. You actually have to come in from the top and jump in a window or the Oculus up here. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. So let's go ahead and say right click, edge, shift right click, insert edge loop. Put that in there. Put that in there. All right. So select it. Let's go to object mode, select the whole thing, and of course the pivot is way off. But it's translate x, translate z is 20.5. So let's move this Excuse me. Let's do 21. Yes. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's do 21.25 versus 20. 20.25. No, that would be 19.75. There we go. Perfect square. Okay. So, let's right click. It's not extrude face. How do I want to do this? This is somewhat problematic. I'm just going to destroy my topology here, but it's kind of necessary, I guess. Okay. I normally try to keep very clean topology, but sometimes you gotta break topology to make topology, I suppose. So 20.5. Oh dear. Negative. No. Why were you mad then? 20.5. I must have said 205 or something like that. Or 2.5. I don't know. Anyway. How are we going to do this? That's not enough, actually. All I've done is... Oh dear. Okay. So let's go to edge. We're going to insert 2 more edge loops. Actually, 4 more edge loops. One there, one there, one there, one there. All right. So this is at 19. Hold on, where was it? It's at 10 or 5.75. Okay, so this is going to be at 5. Where was this? So this is going to be at 8. Where is this? It is at 19.75, so this is going to be at 19. And 21, so this is going to be at 22. Are you laughing at my, or are you hating at my overexcitement at coming up with that? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm secretly a 5-year-old in the body of a 24-year-old. That's kind of how it works. So let's connect these. Connect to these. Connect to these. Topology joke. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. And think I could have had a career in comedy. Despite the fact that that was probably one of the worst jokes ever imaginable. But okay, so let's go ahead and select all of these. Right click, extrude face. Move it up. Let's go 0.1. And then, okay. Here we go. Extrude face. I'm going to scale it in. Oh, actually, no, hold on. Let's extrude face. Offset 0.25. Oh, it's already starting to look pretty bad. Let's move this up. Where do I want to move it to? Move it to 4.75. Extrude face. Let's do another offset of 0.25. Actually, let's do 0.5. Oh, interesting. Huh. Weird. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway. I can't do a full... So you want to do 4.8, I think? That's too big. Crap. It's very odd that these guys aren't shrinking with the rest of them. Of course it's going to do that. I knew it would do that. That would be why. Aha. Move it up a little bit. I think then we're going to be able to move this guy. Move him to 5 in the Y. See, it's... Honest now using Streambot. I don't know what Streambot is. That's the second time I've been asked about that. I feel like I should know what that is. I probably should. Unless Streambot is just like a spam thing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm actually going to go ahead and select this edge. Let's move this to 4.8. No. Do 4.9. That's not bad. Let's do 4.85. Select all of this. Let's go to face one more time. And let's move this up to 5.1. Nope. Too much. 5.05. Or just 5, actually. You know what? Screw it. Okay. And then from there, how do we want to do this? I want to try and make this hole as round as possible. I don't think I can get away with that, though. So we're going to have a fun time with this. And this is going to be a terrible, terrible thing to try and texture. I can already feel it. So let's try this. Delete that. Let's extrude edge. Yeah, let's do an offset of 0.5. Oh, look at that topology. It is horrendous! Yeah, I have no idea what Streambot is, so... Well, this is kind of nightmarish topology-wise. I do not like this at all. Let's make this a flat 5.1. That'll flatten all of those guys out. So, I'm not crazy about the whole dome. I mean, I wanted it to work, but it's feels kind of forced. Yeah, but then again, it kind of works in a weird sort of way. And actually, you know what? It'll work better if we do this. It's going to require some of the... It's going to require a little bit of work here. .910. 19.910. 21.09. 1.09. Oh dear. Oh no, it's X 7.09. I think we're gonna end the stream after this because I've gotten into vertex managing and that's kind of boring to watch. So 5.929. Oh no, wrong thing. 5.910. 5.910. Okay, so those now have square edges. That's what I wanted. So now we can go to edge, get all of those, right click, extrude edge, vertex. Yeah, woo is one word for it. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of get this open area. I'll pull it into Unity and see what it looks like. See if it looks nice. Because this is a shout out to the actual Pantheon with the hole in it, or the Oculus is what it's called. So I wanted to have that sort of dome feel to it. Although, I mean, it's a pretty shallow dome from the outside. The inside's very, very round, but the outside's pretty shallow. So, I don't know. I think that's pretty good. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna texture in there. Because when people jump in there, it should probably. I don't think it should kill them. I don't think people should have to have a weapon or like a rope or something. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that would be good. Because I'd kind of like it to be almost an Easter egg. I don't know. If that's the case, I might just make it so you can jump in the top and not worry about it. So let's get that, and then let's go ahead and say edge. Select all that, and then let's fill hole. Okay. So vertex. Let's see if I can make this work. I seriously doubt it's gonna make me this lucky, but I would enjoy it if it did. Nope. Ah, dang it. Okay. So, goody. Connect these two, select this edge, and add divisions. Let's go to vertexes again. We're going to select all of these guys. Connect. Oh, what are you freaking... Connect. Making me do it one by one. Connect. Okay. Connect, and connect. Okay. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to delete these guys. So that I could round these edges. So let's bridge these, bridge those, bridge those. Let's fill this hole. And then characteristic bridge, bridge, and right, fill hole. Okay. So this building's a little more round. Oh, you know what? I need to... hold on. Before I pull it into Unity, I gotta do these doors. Extrude, let's go to face, extrude face, extrude out. Let's go out by 1. No, not 0.1. 1. these guys. Extrude face in. Let's do 0.1. You know what? Let's do negative 0.25. That's fine. Let's get rid of the floor pieces. Alright. That's pretty good. I think I need 2 pillars real quick. So let's make a column. Move it over here. F, focus on it. Axis, I believe we said was 8. A radius of 0.25. A height of 2 might actually be a perfect size for that. Translate the 1y. It is. Look at that. So before we do that, slide it back out here. Come at it from the top. Face. All the faces. Delete it. Let's go to object mode. All right. 0.25 is too much. Let's do 0.1. I want this to be fairly thin for this portion. And we are going to slide you right over there. Uh-huh. 7.05 and first of all, let's rotate Y and 22.5. That's good. All right. So let's go to X of 7.125 and a Y of, or a Z, I guess, a Z of 17.625. 17.625. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. Save that. Duplicate that. Let's slide it over to here. 5.875 is pretty much perfect. Okay. So give me a second. Pull the outliner over so you can see what I'm doing. Not just doing wizardry off the side of the screen. We're at building B. Make a new group. Put that under building B. Zero it out. Call this the guard tower. Not quard tower. Guard tower. Quard sounds like some sort of slur from the future. Like you're a quard. Sort of like Drek from Batman Beyond, if I remember correctly. Anyway, building B. Call this guard building. Let's move these 2 guys underneath here. Call this guard pillar A. Guard pillar B. And then, of course, just do quick layouts on them all. Sorry, guard building, layouts, guard pillar A, layouts, and guard pillar B, layouts. All right. It's coming along pretty nice, actually. For a few hours session, we got 3 buildings. I'll get you, Quard. Actually, you're right. That sounds even better. Quard sounds like a supervillain name. Like you could see some sort of like Buck Rogers hero saying like, "I'll get you, Quard." No. Actually, no. It sounds better coming from a villain. So Quard would be the hero name, I suppose. Although it doesn't sound very heroic. So let me move this over. Let's do File. Export Selection. Magma River. Export Selection. Yes. That's all these fun things. That's one. Go over here. pull this over. Replace file and destination. Yes. Let's load it up. And next, let's go ahead and let's get these guys. Add physics mesh collider. Let's add a mesh collider to this guy too. We're getting pretty good with our buildings, I think. Okay, so our main building looks good. Gotta fix those stairs, which I completely forgot about, but I want to do Mel scripting to fix that. So, so our shop looks nice. The doors, can't see that one very well. Excuse me, the door could probably be lowered a little bit even more. I'll have to mess with that to see what I can get. And it's also hard to tell when they don't have textures, honestly, because light plays tricks when you don't have a texture to reference. Captain Quard. Actually, you're right. I'm surprised. Has Captain Quard, is that already a thing, actually? Because it sounds like it's already a thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I've heard Captain Quard somewhere before. I like this. This is good. This is good. Kind of looks like the entrance to a hotel, but it's fine. Let's see what it looks like from the top. Picard. Yeah, Picard. That is pretty close. But I'm pretty sure, like, I feel like I've heard Captain Quard. Like, I don't know if it was in a Duck Dodgers cartoon or what. Oh, no. I don't think I can do it. Hold on. I wonder if my... Ha! Yep. I like it. I like it. So this can be a nice little Easter egg. People can run up here and jump in and Colonel Quard. Colonel Quard sounds pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like Captain sounds better though. Captain Quard. Because Colonel has a soft C. Captain has a hard C. So it's Captain Quard. It's two hard sounds as opposed to like Colonel Quard, which Colonel is... It's a little softer. It's not quite as harsh. Anyway. Okay. Fall down here and be fine. Oh, look at that. I can. Speedrunners. We'll use that way, I suppose. Kirk plus Picard equals Quard. Ah, no. Ah, that just sounds like some bad fan fiction just waiting to... you know what? I bet it's already happened. It has to have. I'd be surprised if it hasn't. Well, I mean, that... Yeah, Kirk and Picard, that's definitely happened because it's Star Trek and, you know, it's Star Trek and fan fiction. But, I don't know. God, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, though. Kirk and Picard make Quard. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Well, yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to end it on the stream tonight. Thoughts of Captain Picard and Kirk, as well as a pretty good portion of our modeling done. Tomorrow's texturing will be pretty fun, I think, because we'll be working on stuff like murals, pillars. I'll try to get, I'll probably after the stream tonight, I'm going to get, let me see if I can do it real quick. Tell me I can do it. It's not enough. Dang it. Really early on in the stream, I got a really big lunge out of crawling underneath the staircase and then having the colliders touch. I want to see if I can do it again. Nope, that's going to kill me. That's going to kill me. Maybe if I move my guy. Nope, too much. Oh well. But I think that's a good place to stop for the stream tonight. It's been about 3 hours. So tomorrow's Tuesday, so we will be doing texturing. We'll be doing some substance stuff. I tried to do some new advanced substance stuff for the stone blocks down here, but it turned out to be a little more heavy duty than was really necessary. I'll probably talk a little bit about it tomorrow. But for the time being, I think that's pretty good. We got some pretty good models out. So, I don't think I have any other big announcements. Um, yeah, that's just a good place to end, I suppose. So, as always, thank you very much. Thank you, None Superior, for stopping by. I always enjoy having people and or having fellow game developers on the stream, or at least on the chat to talk. um, but yep, I think that's a good place to call it a night. So we will resume tomorrow at 8 p.m. for texturing. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.